This is the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone, home cooked by Puckett's Restaurants, powered by Columbia Power and Water Systems Internet. I'm Lewis Maddox. This is Landon Seacrest. We appreciate everybody coming out and joining us tonight here at Puckett's downtown in Columbia. And Landon, second show of the year. I'm pretty excited about it. We got the big schools tonight.
Yeah, this is the first show with the large schools in the Maury County. We usually have the unit schools on an alternating schedule. With them, we had the unit schools last week, Santa Fe, Hampshire, and Culleoka. Now we got the large schools. We'll have Battle Creek up first, Columbia Central to follow, Spring Hill, and then Mount Pleasant to finish the night.
So we always start this off by going down through the rundown of the show, how this is going to work tonight. Like I said, I'm Lewis. This is Landon Seacrest, Peyton Calvert behind us, running all of our tech, and he'll probably be up here to join us as well. We'll have all of our coaches who are here in attendance with us tonight up on for the show from Battle Creek first, then Central, then Mount Pleasant, and then Spring Hill will come up last tonight. So we'll also have trivia throughout the night, which we will do sporadically at the end of segments.
Yes.
Landon, I don't know if we've got anything to give away tonight.
Yeah, it might just be fun facts for bragging rights tonight. But still, we're going to do it.
That's fine with us. So that's pretty much how the show will go. We'll have a different school up each segment and talk to their players and coaches. We do want to tell everybody that's listening on 101.7 WKOM or watching the live stream at Front Porch Sports Network on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch that the game day crew, which is all three of us plus some of our other Front Porch Sports Network staff, we will be at the Santa Fe Culleoka game tomorrow in Culleoka, a big rivalry down there.
Friday.
Friday. Excuse me. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll be there Friday at 5:15 to start that show. Game day will go from 5:15 to 6 o'clock. And then Peyton Calvert will have the call of the girls' game.
Correct.
I'll have the call of the guys' game. And, we actually tried to go to Culleoka last Friday night and had some issues. We got through about a half of basketball before the AC in the building was set up wrong and there was moisture on the court. So we had to postpone that game until this past Monday, where Culleoka ended up taking the loss to Mount Pleasant. So we'll talk to Mount Pleasant tonight about that game, and we'll also talk through everyone else's teams and schedules previously and playing out through the rest of the season as we get closer to tournament play. So, Landon, I'm excited about this one.
I'm super excited too. I want to shout out some of the other things that we do on the side, aside from this Wednesday night show that we do every Wednesday. It's been really a success, got a lot of player and coach involvement. They're really excited to be up here. This is kind of like a mock media day, mock press conference that you would see at the collegiate level and then the pros. So it's good experience and good reps for the athletes in the county. And also some of the other things that we do, we're on all social media platforms for the most part. Our biggest thing right now is Instagram. We're really popping on Instagram, is I guess what the new kids would say. Lou and P Money both have they have interviews live on our Instagram page with stars from the unit schools. From our last week of play, Lou interviewed Jack Slaughter, Santa Fe's point guard, had a great performance in his game, and Peyton P Money Calvert interviewed Izzy Hargrove of Culleoka, who was a superstar in her game. So check out those interviews on our Front Porch Sports Network Instagram. And also, this isn't basketball related, but we just went to a collegiate signing on Friday for Jack Beck of Columbia Central, baseball superstar. We're going to be covering Columbia Central and all the other baseball and softball programs when that season comes around. But if you have a signing in the area and you want us to come cover it, like we did with Jack Beck, we interviewed him. We were there capturing pictures and photos. Please let us know. We have to be informed about these things. We don't know everything. There's only 3 of us. We're not all knowing. But just let us.
7 schools.
Yeah, and 7 schools. So, literally we can't be everywhere. You got to respect that. So, please let us know, and we'll try our best to get to those places. We try and give everybody some love, show everybody some love. It's the most important thing. But as we said, there's only 3 of us here currently. We have 7 basketball playing schools. We can't be everywhere at every game at every time. So we try and do the best we can. That's why we have everybody on the show at least once, and different players up here every week, different coaches. We hear from them. That's really important. And then, Lou, we got the Player of the Week polls. They're back this week.
Yes, was just about to say those polls are live on Facebook right now, and they will be live until 8 o'clock. We will. That's pretty much the main point of the accumulation of this show
Yeah.
to the end is to announce the players of the week for the guys' side and the girls' side. So we will do that around 8 o'clock when the polls close.
Or whenever the last segment ends. Usually it is around that 8 o'clock marker.
So we'll do that, players of the week, at the end of the show. That's coming up in about 2 hours. And we will have Battle Creek on with us to follow this segment, this introductory segment. So we will take a quick timeout before then, and we will have the Battle Creek girls up with us first. So if there are any Battle Creek girls in the audience tonight, we will have y'all up here to talk with us first about y'all's team and talk about that win against Fairview that y'all just had most recently as well. So we'll take a quick time out and rejoin you on the other side of this break with the Battle Creek girls here on the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone, home cooked by Puckett's Restaurant and powered by CPWS.
Discover Prime and Pint in downtown Columbia, where great food meets great company. Join us for weekly specials. Tuesday is Texas Tuesday, with a rotating menu that gives back to local causes. Wednesday is half-off burgers and pints all day long. And on Thursday, don't miss our prime rib dinner carved fresh by our chef. Make your night memorable at Prime and Pint, 105 East 6th Street, Columbia. Prime and Pint Butchery and Public House.
The Way Realty is helping to empower buyers and sellers to accomplish their real estate goals. Currently, we have sellers offering buy-down rates to 4.875% fixed-rate financing on selected homes through approved lenders. If you want to buy or sell your home faster, let us show you the many services we offer to help you get the most out of your real estate transaction. Schedule your listing or showing appointment today by going to thewayrealty.com or calling us at 931-580-4669. And remember, Jesus Christ changes lives. I know because He changed mine.
Columbia, your Love's travel stop just got a whole lot better. We've modernized our space at 1624 Bear Creek Pike at exit 46 to bring you more of what you want with fuel discounts, additional food offerings, and everything you need to hit the road with ease. Come say hi at the remodeled Love's in Columbia. We thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community. Safe travels.
Is your internet slowing you down? It's time for an upgrade. Whether you're at home, working from your home office, or at your business, it's time to unleash the speed you need with speeds up to 1 gig at CPWS for as low as $70 a month. Give us a call, 931-375-7777. Local service, local support, CPWS.
It's the Maury County Public Schools Sports Zone, home cooked by Puckett's Restaurant, powered by CPWS. I'm Lewis Maddox. That's Landon Seacrest, Peyton Calvert behind us, and we are joined by Dan Langland and Molly Bratton from Battle Creek High School here tonight. 6-12 on the season, Coach, and now a recent win against Fairview, and you've also got wins on the season. Well, don't have those actually on me, but 6-12 on the season. A big win against Fairview. You went to Creekwood last night. Talk about the recent ups and downs of your program and what's going well for you.
Yeah, we went into Christmas break really feeling good about ourselves. We had a 5-8 record at that point. But we also knew at the beginning, after Christmas break, we had some tough games ahead of us. And we also started to face what a lot of schools deal with, injuries, sickness, all that stuff that happens throughout the season, just kind of all seemed to pile on at once.
Right.
We had 3 starters out last week. And so we battled tough. A lot of great energy spent, but lost a couple tough, close games. But then on Friday, huge game against Fairview, and we had one of our freshmen step up, drop 20 points, and walk away with a nice win. But we're still growing. We're still learning. We're still very, very young. Still no seniors on our team, with no seniors in the school.
Right.
So it's really nice to see the growth that keeps happening throughout this season so far.
But obviously you've had a little bit of success, and you seem like maybe you found a little bit of a blueprint to winning basketball games with only freshmen, sophomores, and juniors,
Yeah.
and you've won 6 of them. And when you talk about that Fairview game, and you said before we went on that was a big one for
Yeah,
you guys.
huge,
So talk
huge.
about why it's big, and maybe what went into creating a win for you guys against Fairview.
When the season started, we really had the goal of becoming a deep team, play 10 deep, and we really have done a good job of trying to stay with that and for the most part being successful. So Fairview was a big win for us because when we had 3 starters out, we were still able to pick up a win, and that just showed how deep our team is and how we've come together as a team, playing for each other, not just for our individual self. So that's why it felt big for us. Of course, it's nice to have a district win anytime you play a district game, and it was our first district win of the year because we just started district play last week. So that was really nice to get that monkey off our back. But the nicest part is it just shows how 1 through 10 we're ready to go, even if a couple girls are out.
Right, and then on the other side of that, you're winning games already, and like we just mentioned, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors is all that Battle Creek has to this point. Still a very young school. That idea of playing deep and playing together probably goes into the philosophy long term when you do have a complete program down the road, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a plan in place since last year when we opened, where we're going to be in 2, 3, 4 years once we're a fully established school.
Sure.
And we're right on pace with that. In fact, we're actually a little ahead of schedule, getting some of these wins. We picked up wins before Christmas against Forest, which is a very historically great program. We picked up a win against Marshall County, historically good program.
Yeah.
So some of the, we've gotten some good notable wins, at least we feel, in our belt. And that just pushes us forward even more. And that's why I said we have a path and a plan moving forward long term. And I really think we're ahead of schedule on that.
Sure, and that's long term. Now more short term. You play Spring Hill next week, which is a tough challenge. I mean, obviously every
rivalry.
Sure.
The team across the highway, as we like to call them.
But I think that you're maybe at a disadvantage every game because you're such a small school. But, I mean, maybe talk a little bit about the Spring Hill coming up next week and then maybe the duration of the rest of the season, what you want that to look like for your team.
Yeah, we're going into Spring Hill. We have a couple girls who went there as freshmen before the new school was built and everything. Right. So there's some very driven girls right now on the squad.
Absolutely.
Really looking forward to try to not just win, but play them and really say, hey, look at us. We're over here,
Just make a statement.
Exactly. Yeah. That will lead us, as you asked about the remaining season, I think we can set the tone for that. Yeah. We go into next Tuesday's game, because we have no game this coming Friday. We go into next Tuesday's game, take care of business against Spring Hill, and really show that we are a force to be reckoned with in our district.
We'll go to Molly Bratton here, one of the star players on the Lady Grizzlies team for Battle Creek. Molly, every time that we've called one of your games, you are obviously the one, to me, and probably to Landon too, that maybe shines out on the team. You're a heck of a three-point shooter. You can handle the ball. You do a lot of things. Kind of talk about your role on this team and your basketball journey a little bit.
My role, I feel like, is maybe to encourage the team more than to just score the most points and be the best. I kind of want to make sure everybody's happy with how I'm playing and making sure that I'm being a good leader to them, even though I'm so young.
Right.
Still, yeah.
Yeah. So now I kind of want to get your take. We got your coach's take. Your take on maybe the Spring Hill game next week. Obviously, you've got some friends on the team that were Lady Raiders at one point, and now you're going to be going into battle with them and playing the Lady Raiders next week. What have you seen from Spring Hill, if you guys have already started to dissect them a little bit?
Spring Hill, I feel like we can definitely beat them and make it a good game and definitely.
She can score when needed. She can drive. She can shoot the three. She's a very capable player. But what sets her apart as a leader, even at such a young age, is as she kind of talked about her ability to make sure teammates are getting theirs too. It's not just Molly go left, Molly go right. It's Molly go left and kick. to one of those shooters that we talked about,
Right.
Or kick to, do a little dump pass to our post who's waiting to just gobble it up. That's what she does so well,
Yeah.
and it really sets her apart. And to do it as a freshman, it's going to be scary as she keeps growing and keeps developing her abilities.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Molly, I want to ask you something that I also asked all the panelists up here when they first come up here. Who are any basketball players that you look at that you like the way they play, or maybe they're your favorite player? Who's that person for you?
I definitely like Steph Curry and like John Morant. He hasn't been playing though, so but definitely Steph Curry, because I just like how he encourages his teammates. If y'all watch his games, and everybody thinks he's just like the shooter on the team, but he definitely helps his teammates get involved too, and he's overall just a good player to me.
Yeah.
Even if he can't dunk like everybody else can.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, always a
Popular
good
answer.
and a great answer.
First John Morant mentioned, though, so shout out
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Hey, we're Grizzlies fans up here.
Yeah,
except for,
yeah. I mean,
except for Landon.
Tennessee, I get named that all the time, so shout out Ja, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out, John. Guys, we really appreciate you being up here with us tonight. We thank you for your participation. Hope you guys stick around. We've got some trivia coming up.
Yeah, we do.
Absolutely.
In this segment?
Yeah, at the end of
Okay.
this segment.
So we'll
After the boys come up, we'll have a trivia question.
So we will go ahead and take a timeout here.
Yep.
Guys, Molly Bratton, Daniel Langland here with us on the Murray County Public School Sports Zone, home cooked by Puckett's Restaurant and powered by CPWS. We'll be right back after this timeout.
At Umamua MD, Spring Hill's newest physician-led med spa, it's about restoring balance to your body,